Hi, this is Tutor P, and this is Proverbs 623. The proverb today is, the best laid plans of mice and men oft go astray. And remember, oft is short for often, so you may hear it as often as well. Okay, if somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. You may also hear the best laid plan of mice and men often go awry as well. Okay, if someone says the best laid plans of mice and men often go astray, means that something ended poorly and very differently than expected. Even though there were many preparations for success, even though they thought they were going the right way, they thought everything should work out, but something still happened. Okay. The proverb derives from the Scottish poet Robert Burns in his poem To a Mouse in the 18th century. Here is the actual quote: the best laid schemes of mice and men gang oft a glee. So, of course, slightly different. He used the word schemes instead of plans, which basically has the same meaning. The gang oft glee means go often astray in the Scottish vernacular of that time. So it does have the same meaning. Okay, and we got 4 examples here, and most of them are A-B parts. So here's the first one. A says, their plans to solve this problem did not work out in the end. And B says, well, the best laid plans of mice and men oft go astray. Or number 2, our business was so strong for decades, but the COVID crisis put us out of business. And B says, sometimes there are just unforeseen events. The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Okay. Number 3, A says, I always thought that celebrity couple was an exception with a long-lasting marriage, but they even broke up after a few decades. And B says, well, the best laid plans of mice and men often go astray. And number 4 here, the title of the famous author John Steinbeck novel Of Mice and Men is taken from the proverb, the best laid plans of mice and men oft go astray. And I did read that in high school, and I always wondered why they had this as a title, because of course this story had nothing to do with mice. But once you learn the meaning of it, it makes a lot of sense. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.